come along very nicely. I think we're close. I think we're really close. I think that these gentlemen should be prepared to field, more questions next week from the council regarding potential conditions, and that, these things should be voted on before the end of the month. It's time to move. It's time to get this going, and I'm ready to go. These questions, many of them have been asked repeatedly and answered repeatedly, and it's time to move forward. I respect the gentleman that testified here tonight, Mr. Stanchek, Mr. Young, Mr. Sweeney. Immense respect for all of you, and I certainly will take your concerns into my consideration as to my final vote. But I'm ready to get a decision made. This town needs to get a decision made. I think it's been torn apart for too long, and I think that it's been to some people's advantage to continue dragging this process out to divide people. And I think that once a decision is made, people can begin to move on with their lives. For good or bad, whether it passes or fails, it's time to move forward as a community. And I'm ready to see a decision made on this, hopefully by the end of the month. Please, to my fellow council people, bring your questions. Do not sandbag this process. Let's get going.
Councilperson Fulton.
My question is basically what is the next move? What's the agenda?
I'm not going to sit here and say we have an agenda, but our next move is to move forward with this. Everybody listen to the public hearing, which by ordinance we have to do. And now we need to put our thoughts together. We've listened to the public. We've listened to the people very graciously. We have to get our heads together and put the conditions, and basically just like the planning and zoning did, if we have conditions to place up on this, we will place the conditions up on it. And we will vote upon that on each condition as we go around the table. Not this evening. In the very near future. Hopefully we could have something, if everybody would give their conditions to us, by this on start tomorrow, we can put things together. Councilperson McKinley, anything else? Councilperson Avery? Councilperson Sullivan?
I do have one more question for the gentleman from Alberici. I guess it's been asked by a lot of people, how do we know you're going to keep your word? You made these plans, you made these presentations. Mr. Sweeney asked, put it down. You said it, you've been here 10 times. Is that something you can do? I mean, you guys are professionals. I know you've got just an immense professional reputation. You're not going to go burning it by, screwing over a small town. Is this something that, we can get, I guess get down, get it, get it to where, hey, look, this is the plan, this is what you guys are going to get, this is what we have applied for. I guess, it's something a little more concrete, maybe what Mr. Sweeney was talking about.
I think the Trust Plus Verify fits that extremely well. Everything that involves my company directly in terms of being as a builder is verified. As I've tried to explain on several occasions, there's a very specific cadence of things that happen after the zoning permit is issued. I put them up on the screen, they're in your book. There's a whole series of regulatory use permits that have to be applied for and have to be awarded, all of which will entertain public comment periods before I can come to your Public Works Department and request a building permit. You should not, and I don't expect you to, issue a building permit for anything that where all of those use and regulatory permits have not been awarded or are outside any condition that you all establish as a part of this use permit. In other words, if you say that there shall be no stacks or that we need the landscaping berms or whatever, unless I present a building permit to you that says that that's going to be there and that's what you evaluate it for, it can't be. Now, to someone else's point, there are some use conditions that have nothing to do with the building process, but I would expect that you have ample opportunity through business licenses and other things that you do. I'm talking to Scotia School, and you would need to talk to your city attorney in terms of your enforcement mechanism there. Did I answer the question?
Thank you, Mr. Niemeyer. At this point in time, I will entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting. Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor? Opposed? There are none.